A final trip around the diamond for the Cleveland State softball team.
We have been following through on this since January, and that is when the university announced budget problems meant, unfortunately, softball, along with the wrestling and women's golf teams, would be cut. But as Maya Lockett tells us, the softball team hopes to go out on top as they begin a run for the Horizon League championship.
For one last time, Cleveland State's softball team will batter up to compete in the Horizon League Conference Tournament.
It's very bittersweet for us.
CSU announced back in January it was discontinuing 3 sport programs, wrestling, women's golf, and softball, as a part of a strategic effort to address budget shortfalls across the university.
The fact that not a single one of them left at the very beginning when we found out, that was huge. I mean, that showed right then and there what they sacrificed to be with this team, and that sacrifice has led to where we are right now.
Together, the team won its first Horizon League regular season championship in 15 years with a 10-5 win in the first game of a doubleheader at Oakland on Saturday afternoon.
We all came together as a family, and it was pretty good for us, the coaches, the fans, the alumni for Cleveland State, and just to prove a point.
And this week, the teammates will be able to come together again as the Vikings host the conference tournament during their final season at Cleveland State.
It's a little bit different feel this year. I think we're playing for each other definitely more. Bittersweet circumstances, so it's exciting to host for the first time for me and last time for all our underclassmen too.
Despite having home field advantage and being the #1 seed, they refuse to take any of it for granted.
That doesn't mean anything. I said we need to come in as we're here to play. That's it. You know, don't put the pressure on yourself as a 1 seed to try to win. We just have to come in and play, and whatever the outcome is going to be, it's going to be.
If the Vikings win the conference, they will play in the NCAA tournament against some of the best schools in the country. For the Vikings' first game in the tournament, they will be hosting Purdue Fort Wayne tomorrow at 12. Reporting in Cleveland, Maya Lockett, News 5.
We're certainly cheering them on, and we have extensively followed the fight to save Cleveland State's wrestling team as high-profile supporters fought to save it. CSU announced the plan to end the program in late January. Just days later, 2-time UFC heavyweight Stipe Miocic weighed in, saying he got his start on the CSU mats, and he felt badly for the current team.
I'll never forget, I think about the times that we had together. It was just amazing, and just, unfortunately, these kids are not going to have the opportunity to finish it out.
And Senator Bernie Moreno sent a letter to CSU asking the university to reconsider. But the pleas weren't enough, and the team held their final home meet near the end of February. Even after that, lawmakers fought to save the team, allocating $1.6 million in the State House budget last month. But CSU said that wouldn't change its decision. So there, look back. Katie and Rob, that's going to do it for us here at 5 o'clock.